At this time, please switch lanes. Please switch lanes for the remainder of your practice session. practice session has now ended. Please hold up on all practice bowling at this time. Only one lane should still be bowling. Okay, IBC Youth would like to thank the following groups for their support of USA Bowling National Championships presented by Sixless. Kegel, the official lane maintenance provider of the USA Bowling National Championships. The Youth Educational Services Program, or YES. The YES program is an initiative dedicated to the development of youth bowling.
So you stand either on this side, straight across. Gotta move left.
Single cause, the betterment of youth bowling. And Sixless, the official sponsor of the USA Bowling National Championships. Sixless are the perfect gluten-free, nut-free, chocolate-free candy to put you in the right frame of mind that everyone can enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, spectators and lovers, let's give you that with a huge round of applause for taking care of Bowlers, good luck and great bowling.
That's the reason.
All right, round two is officially underway here on Bowl TV. This is USA Bowling National Championships match play, double elimination. And after this round, we will have the first teams to be eliminated from the tournament. On 17 and 18, the Ohio Valley squad took a tough loss in round number one. Perhaps one of the upsets so far here. The number 2 seed, Ohio Valley, lost to the Midwest team. And I see 2-1, if I'm not mistaken, in round number one. So they are facing the New England squad. New England lost to Atlantic East 2-0 over on 19 and 20 in round number one this morning. And on 19 and 20, the Upper Great Lakes squad taking on the Mountain squad. Upper Great Lakes lost to the Northeast squad this morning on 17 and 18, and the Mountain squad fell to Lower Great Lakes. All right, our lineups for Ohio Valley: Curtis Sweezy, Caden Pranger, Nicholas Schauberg, and Bonham Pulsifer. And for New England, Aaron Bamford, Justin Goodspeed, Jacob Dunbar, and Sean Maslin. And for the Upper Great Lakes, we've got Wilson Johnson, Jeremy Christensen, Brandon Schmid, and Malachi Sykes. And for Mountain, Jackson Garden, Phoenix Montoya, Julian Pexkowski, and Raider Ramsdale. Again, the first team to two. First team to two will be your winners. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And as many of you have noted in the chat, Let me know which team you're trying to follow, and I will do my best to update you. It probably won't happen until we get to a certain point in these respective matches. I do know, let's see, Southwest is, I think, on 11 and 12. That's in decent view for me, minus, of course, all the players and coaches who are kind of in my way. But I'll do my best, as well as Mindy. I know you didn't mention the team, so if there's a team you're looking for here in the U12, let me know, and I'll try to help you as best as I possibly can. The pace generally goes pretty quick here. But while we have a moment, we'll talk about some of the winners bracket matches. Right now, let's see, Midwest is taking on Atlantic East on 15 and 16. Someone told me that the bracket may not be updated online, so if you perhaps have printed it out or something like that, but if you want to take a few notes, I'll be happy to read them all for you. Again, in round 2 winners bracket, Midwest and Atlantic East. This is on the right side of the bracket, also known as the blue bracket. Midwest versus Atlantic East. Northeast is taking on Lower Great Lakes, okay? Then on the red bracket, which is the left side, Southeast, the number 1 seed, is facing South Central at the moment. And then the Southwest squad got a victory early, and they are facing Heartland over on 11 and 12. And then some of the contenders bracket or elimination matches, Pacific Southwest and the South squad on 7 and 8. Coastal South taking on Upper Midwest on 9 and 10. And of course, Ohio Valley and New England, Upper Great Lakes, and Mountain, where we are right now. I tell you, sometimes it's tough to call some of these matches because the kids really care. And when you see them kind of disappointed and emotional after either a tough loss, even to the point of on the other side where, you know, a victory has come into play and the excitement on both ends of the spectrum. Okay, Mindy, no problem. Midwest right now is just to my left on 15 and 16. And of course, they've pulled the early upset, the number 15 seed defeating the number 2 seed. Already in the 10th frame. Big spare coming up. The PBA washout and nearly converted. So Mountain, had they made that spare and struck, that would have forced at least 8 pins on the fill shot. But they'll take it. Upper Great Lakes with a victory. Again, the higher seeded team always has a choice of lane, of where to start. So just keep that in mind if basically at this point, there's the most we can do from a game perspective is 3 games, unless two teams end up tied at 1.5 apiece, which is possible. And then we'd go to a 4-frame roll-off. But the higher seeded team selects the lane that they'd like to start on. And should they go the maximum distance, they would finish essentially on the lane that they began with, which they thought was good. So that is the advantage of being the higher seeded team. Update on the Midwest squad. They will fall here to Atlantic East in game number 1 of this round 2 match for Mindy. Okay, over on 17 and 18. We've got this one far from over. New England, if they can double somehow in the 10th frame. And that one just missed the head pin a little bit right. Then I'll leave them with max at 178. So a mark and good count for Ohio Valley. And the first one is nothing but nets from Caden Pranger. And that's a winner for Ohio Valley. So they'll be out to the early 1-0 lead. Yeah, the score on 17, the scoreboard itself is is a shade darker than the others. So that one can be a bit tricky to follow. So if you can't see it, just let me know. But 192 to 175. Randy, I'll pass on your feedback to those who need to see that. I was told that the brackets have been updated and posted after round 1. right, let me go run down a couple updates for you and be right back. Couple updates for you here momentarily. As the Mountain Squad trying to extend this match here, and it looks like they are going to do it. In fact, they are going to do it. They are going to win game number 2 and they force this one to a game 3. Okay, Southwest Squad lost game number 1. They fell to Heartland. Didn't get the game score, but they are down 0-1. When I went down to check, they had, looks like, I believe, 3 out of the first 4, or 2 out of the first 3. And then the Lower Great Lakes squad, I believe, won game 1, down on 21 and 22, or I should say next door. Kai Struthers of the Northeast squad just struck in the 10th frame. Northeast now working on a 3-bagger. They can get to 235. Max score for Lower Great Lakes is 233. And the first one is good from Landon Jordan. Oh, we got ourselves a match over on 21 and 22. And Struthers has struck again. Big double in the 10th. That's a 4-bagger for Northeast. That means Landon Jordan must strike here. And he does. And so the situation is simply Kai Struthers needs 9 or better to win the match and force game 3. 8 would be a possibility of a tie. Anything less? All right, I think he got 9. I can't see if the 7-pin is up. Yep. So Struthers gets 9 on the fill. Northeast shoots 234. So that one should be tied at 1 game apiece. And I'm speaking of Lower Great Lakes, the EYT Phenoms, and the Northeast Region team, which is the DKJ Pro Shop. So that one's on 21 and 22. That is a winner's bracket match. Of course, the Mountain Squad here defeats Upper Great Lakes 171 to 142. We are going to game 3 on 19 and 20. And 17 and 18 now. One squad is into the 8th frame. That is Ohio Valley. They've got the inside track on a victory. And we are getting closer and closer to teams being eliminated here from the USA Bowling National Championships. 4 in a row now for for Ohio Valley. All right, Ohio Valley has staved off elimination. They will remain here in the tournament. No update for you right now in regards to South Central. The Midwest team defeated, they lost to the Atlantic East squad. So Midwest will fall to the elimination bracket. For our match here on 19 and 20. Upper Great Lakes with Wilson Johnson, Jeremy Christensen, Malachi Sykes, and Brandon Schmid. And for the Mountain Squad, they've made a few changes. Raider Ramsdale, Jackson Garden, Phoenix Montoya, and Julian Piskowski. That is 3 in a row now for Upper Great Lakes after the one in the 7th frame from Phoenix Montoya. right, so an open frame here in the 8th. But Upper Great Lakes still in good position. All right, solid shot there from Raider in the 9th frame. But Upper Great Lakes with the upper hand, no pun intended. Back-to-back open frames here. This one could be a touch closer than anticipated here. The Mountain still with an opportunity. They can max out at 186. And any open frame here for Upper Great Lakes will put them in business, but a mark would shut them out. All right, good shot. First things first. Jackson Garden needs a strike here. That's one. Jeremy Christensen must make this spare. And there it is. And that'll do it. Count would have been important here. All right, Upper Great Lakes is going to advance and remain in the tournament. They're going to, well, I'm not sure who they're going to face yet. I'll go update my bracket and go give you some updates over on the lower Great Lakes with the EYT Phenoms and Northeast, the DKJ Pro Shop. And it looks like the Northeast squad with 5 in a row right now are going to advance.
Win it down. Right now.
Nicely done from the Northeast squad. And let's see, Southwest still bowling. Got a few squads still bowling. I'll go see what we can find out here momentarily. If you are just joining us, this is the USA Bowling National Championships U12 coverage of match play. 2 teams will advance to the finals to be televised on CBS Sports Network in late August, August 20th to be exact. Back with you here to give you some updates about the South Central squad as well as Southwest here on Bowl TV. 1 sec.
Hey, put your balls up. Hey, put your all 8. Let's go talk inside.
Where's your slide? Just put your slide in. I think that was the winner.
Hey, let's get the backpack, get some snacks. Grab the backpack.
All right, for those of you who have hung on for a bit, just to a few updates. South Central did lose to the #1 seed, Southeast.
Thank you for everything. We see you next year, man. Definitely. See when you get to the house. Thank you. Good to see you.
Excuse me, South Central did lose to Southeast. So Southeast, the #1 seed, will advance to round 3 in the winners bracket. South Central will fall into the elimination bracket, which will actually be on 19 and 20. So we'll have that match for you. So for those of you who would like to see South Central, that is the Greater San Antonio squad. We will have that match for you. They will face either Coastal South or Upper Midwest. Other updates, Southwest, I believe Southwest did get a victory. And so, is the way you'd like to, I guess, have that play out. Southwest will take on Southeast, with the winner of that match advancing to the semifinals. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Bracket still not completely yet. Some teams just finished up. We know Atlantic East will face Northeast. That should be a good match. That one's going to be on 11 and 12. Again, other matches that we will have for you.
And that concludes round 2.
And there is Zach Barton, USA Bowling Tournament Manager.
So we will begin round 3 at approximately 12:45. Round 3 at approximately 12:45. You have 1 hour before that next round begins.
So we will have a bit of a break for oiling purposes. So let's see here. Just to recap, on 17 and 18, We may not have a match on 17 and 18 this round. I don't think we do. So it looks like our lone match will come on 19 and 20, and it will be South Central versus an opponent that I haven't seen the update on as of yet. So we'll turn the cameras to 19 and 20 for you here. I'm going to go double check on the break, the oil break, the length of it, and that will determine whether or not we create a new event and kind of start this thing over a bit. Hang tight. All right, folks, looks like it's going to be about an hour. So they can re-oil. I mentioned this at the top of the broadcast, but a re-oil every 2 hours, or excuse me, every 2 rounds basically is the deal. So since we have that kind of time, we'll go ahead and shut it down. Or, let's see, let's make sure we've got every question answered, at least for the time being. Still want to go through and make sure we have All right, before we go, approximately 12:45 is when competition will resume. So before we do go, if you have a question about your particular team that you're following, I'd love to answer that prior to shutting it down here for the next 40 minutes or so. That way, at least you're not waiting around 45 minutes to try to figure out whether your team is in the tournament, won or lost, perhaps what lane they might be on, etc. So if you do have a question, let us know in the chat. I'd appreciate that.
She has not ordered. She's like in the back of the line.
Jacob, when you get a chance, come back corner, please. Jacob to the corner.
All right, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to assume all is well. I will keep the chat open for you, though, so if you do have a question and I stop back before we get started, I'll throw those in there. I'll also just throw in some matchups as well once I go and get the completed bracket. All right, there's a question. Southwest will be on 21 and 22. It'll be just outside, or actually, well, let's see. Here's what I can do for you potentially. If there is no match on 17 and 18, then I will then try to turn the camera to 19 and 20. And then 21 and 22. So we'll have 19 and 20, and then we'll try to get as much of Southwest and Southeast on 21 and 22 as possible. And won't have a scoreboard there, but I'll give you the old play-by-play on the score. Randy, I'm told that they were trying to see if we can upload the program for you.
Everything left-handed.
Online, that is. Okay, I'm going to take a rare opportunity to go find food. And I'll be back here at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll have 19 and 20 Southwest and Southeast. I'm sorry. 19 and 20 will feature South Central and either the winner of the Coastal South or Upper Midwest match, which I still don't know. And then I'll try to get as much as 21 and 22, which features Southwest and the number 1 seed, Southeast. So that should be a good match. Of course, the winner there moves on to the semifinals. So a very important match, and we'll try to get as much of it as we can. Okay, folks. That'll do it for me now. For Aaron Smith and my name is Emil Williams Jr. I will see you back here in it's much longer than I thought. Well, my watch is extremely fast. Wow. You ever set your clocks like a little too fast? I'm like, oh my. Oh, so it was about an hour. I'm tripping. Okay, 12:45. All right, I'm going to eat. Talk to you guys later.